Bitcoin has created this huge Bitcoin CME gap, at the same time creating this bearish divergence on that 1 hourly time frame, reaching massive levels of resistance. We are right now hitting that golden pocket Fibonacci level of resistance, but it is going to be a massive decision moment, because today, once again, institutions will be able to once again buy up even more Bitcoin, and what you do need to know is that this Bitcoin pump was caused by institutions. We are seeing huge spot Bitcoin ETF inflows, and these institutions are pushing up the Bitcoin price right now. So guys, we need to be talking about that exactly. Can we once again push up back above the 160 likes? That will be absolutely amazing. And as always, let's first of all have a look into that imminent short term. And actually, in the imminent short term, I do think we can be seeing a little bit of a relief back towards the downside, because we are creating this bearish divergence, we are creating this Bitcoin CME gap down below us, and we possibly, arguably, already got a small little rejection from of this resistance level over here. We barely just touched it, just not yet. Also, at the same time, we are actually struggling to get above that 0.618 Fibonacci level of resistance. Okay, on that 4 hourly chart, we can perfectly be seeing that, yes, we are getting a lot of resistance from of this level. So a small little relief to be filling up our Bitcoin CME gap, in my opinion, would be very probable. Now, on that 1 hourly time frame, we are having some support right now being created. These previous highs are right now turning into a support. So yeah, so far, we are still holding our level of support, and it is still actually looking quite good. Because if we have a look into our Bitcoin funding rates, well, they are still very, very low. And guys, I have been talking about the Bitcoin funding rates so many times for the past month, because it is just so accurate. And right now, they are still very low, meaning the Bitcoin price is actually still very bullish, because whenever the Bitcoin funding rates are actually low, that means that majority of the market is actually trying to short market, and the majority is usually wrong. So that will mean we are going to be seeing another push towards the upside. And also, if we are going to be having a look into where the majority of the Bitcoin positions are right now sitting at, where is the majority of the liquidity, we can definitely see that the majority of the liquidity is actually towards the downside, because yeah, basically it has not been getting grabbed. It has just been building up. But what we can also clearly be seeing on that weekly time frame is that each and every single time, whenever we create just a little bit of liquidity towards the top side, we instantly just grab it. And we do not do that with the downside liquidity, we only grab our upside liquidity. And definitely on that weekly time frame, once again, we are developing some liquidity towards the upside. Now, eventually, I do think we are going to be seeing our liquidity being grabbed towards the downside. So yeah, in that case, we are going to be seeing a huge rejection. But in my opinion, you should just be really careful, because what we can be seeing is that institutions are right now buying up Bitcoin. We can clearly be seeing this with the inflows of the spot Bitcoin ETFs. We can clearly be seeing that there are not really any leverage positions in a huge profit right now. And we can also clearly be seeing this with the Bitcoin funding rates, which are actually still quite low. So we can be assuming that this Bitcoin pump was actually caused by institutions, or at least spot buys, and that is very bullish. So yeah, we are creating some warning signals, but definitely in my opinion, this is not good enough of a reason to actually be shorting the Bitcoin price. Now, if you are going to be interested in trading, make sure to go ahead towards this link down below, because you can right now claim $220 by only depositing $100 over on DEEPCOIN. This exchange requires no KYC and it has no restrictions, so you can be trading on this exchange anywhere in the world. And the best thing is that DEEPCOIN has the best copy trading software. So yeah, if you are going to be interested in following my next Bitcoin trade, it will be a trade with the least amount of risk. Well, you can be finding me over DEEPCOIN under copy trading, search up my name, Mr. Crypto, and there you go, you can be finding me over here. Now, you must be registered with this link, otherwise it will not work. But in the meantime, while I'm going to be searching for my next Bitcoin trade, you can be following all of these other copy traders. The best copy traders are on DEEPCOIN, so make sure to go ahead and do that. Now on that larger time frame, we are reaching some massive levels of resistance. So we are basically in a huge decision moment, because yes, whenever we are going to be breaking above these levels, well, that is going to be a huge catalyst of a huge bull run. But definitely at the same time, we actually still want to be getting a little bit more cautious, because yes, we are still sitting at resistance. We are much more likely actually going to be seeing a rejection than that we are going to be getting a push up. So yes, how I am going to be approaching this is getting a little bit more cautious at these levels, but also at the same time, because of all of these spot buys, because the short term is actually looking quite good with institutions buying up Bitcoin right now, well, I do think that we could have that probability of actually breaking towards the upside, and whenever we actually break out towards the upside, that is going to be a huge catalyst. So yeah, do be aware of both scenarios right now. This whole Bitcoin pump has been absolutely amazing. But guys, with that being said, make sure to be following me on Twitter to stay up to date about every single market development. And guys, I'll see you in another update video tomorrow morning.